in Madhusudan 5 years back. 5 years, 4 years. That book was Netaji to Bhagabanji, a transition. In one chapter, I've written, a Ram Janma movement is a very vital movement. It is not merely a reconstruction of a temple, Hindu temple, but revisiting our history and heritage of 5,000 years. It is our placing our respect to rebuilding our cultural heritage. And this movement is not only merely reconstruction of a temple, but is a decolonization of our colonial mind. Decolonization of the colonial minds.
I'll add to it another thing, that it is also the emergence of a Hindu capital.
Yes.
Emergence of a Hindu capital.
Yes.
I myself suggested to
Now your opinion.
Bhagabanji that let there be a 24-hour channel from there which recites Ramayana, and another channel which carries lectures on Ramayana by eminent scholars, plus Ramlila.
And you see.
Now this thing I tell you, even I was on debates on this Janma thing and Mathura thing and all that. Last year on that one channel, Naranji Top or something. And this Aligarh Professor Nadeem, the head there at that time, 1 hour argued with me. I didn't give any evidences. I gave only Manuchi and all. And next 2 days after that, Irfan Ali had to come out and admit on the TV that yes, both these were broken by Aurangzeb, but this doesn't mean that we should now break the mosques.
One thing is, you see the change in international playing in the politics. So, Nepal is becoming hostile to India under the khopper of China. But what after this inauguration of this Ram temple, they are telling this is the place of our Jamai, son-in-law.
In fact, I was
they are sending
on 22nd January I was in Nepal.
Yes, you
on
see
23rd January.
the change of mind of Nepal is
Virat. No, it's not only Virat, it's world over.
World over. And in Southeast Asia, Thailand people, Burma people,
you see,
this
the
is
diaspora. You see how the people in Caribbean, in Trinidad, in Suriname, all over they welcomed it because I remained
in the Pacific region,
Fiji.
in the Southeast Asia, everywhere.
This is a resurgence, and I am very happy at one point that in the last 10 years.
And you see in the Arab land, temples are being
Dada,
constructed.
one thing which has become very, very important in the last 10 years, which I give full credit to the Prime Minister, that he has been able to make the Indian youth understand that your individual career and the national development, they are interlinked.
Professor Kopil,
this is the biggest awakening and change.
I will give you only one sentence. When I was opening up the trunks of Bhagabanji in 2002 in Faisal, I saw these materials. On that day, I told my friends that whatever I am opening, we are opening, this will rewrite the history of modern India.
You didn't keep copies of that?
Modern India. And on the other side, you see the archaeological survey of India excavating the soil and taking out the artifacts of the old temples. And that side, the history of the ancient India will be rewritten. On one side, the history of Ramchandra of the Treta Yuga, will be rewritten, and this side, the history of Ramchandra modern era will be rebuilt. And you see, after few years, you see the Netaji statue in the place of Kartavyapad, and after few months, your Ram temple.
If I survive, I'm telling you, I'm not going to leave it this my second book on Netaji alone. I have to write 2 more books on Netaji. Because there are so many other elements of his which people must know, because they are relevant in our present context. I tell you one interesting example. This Chandrabose started talking of inclusive policy of Netaji. I said, yes, Netaji had inclusive policies, so has PM Modi. But in Netaji's time, there were no jihadis and terrorists attacking. The only attack came in the demand of Pakistan, which Netaji vehemently opposed. So had Netaji been here today, he would have been fighting these jihadis and Islamic fanatics who are attacking India. So don't bring them in the inclusiveness. Normal persons who are liberal, who respect each other, they are all part of inclusiveness. But these people won't understand because they have gone into a leftist bite or something, or I don't know, whatever they are. They try to do it. I don't know what are their interest along with that fake daughter, Anita Bose.
Okay?
See you, sir. Done?